pronoun from nasal voice. The first problematic vowel and consonant sound, and in a pathway or T and treat, often replaced with T or D, and in the other factoring, often replaced with D, and in cities, species, and river maybe be pronounced too similarly. And the two word stress and sentence stress, they contain many multi-syllable words that require correct stress. And first, conservatory, education, ecosystem, informational, natural natural habitat. And incorrect stress make the sentence sound flat or unnatural. And next, 3, intonation patterns. Rising intonation is used for descriptive list. Example, orchids, damp soil, and tropical leaf. Falling intonation for statement is visitor entering through the main glass house. And next, constructive intonation when highlighting different, not example, not only a place for leisure but also for education. In these intonation patterns, incorrect intonation may make statement sound like question. And 4, native-like pronunciation require licking consonant vowel in river and garden, home to a collection, and assimilation is bank of wild plants, and elision is next to, softly into, and yes, learners often pronounce each word separately, breaking the natural rhythm. And 5, pronunciation of unfamiliar word. Some word in the text may be new or difficult is conservatory, ecosystem, botanical, and habitats. Mispronunciation usually come from applying Indonesian spelling rules, yeah. And pattern of influence is lack of distinction between short and long vowels, and flat intonation due to syllable time rhythm in Indonesian where English stress time, over pronunciation every syllable, and conservatory instead of conservatory. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi guys, introduce myself first. My name is Nesha Kailana Ningrum, and in this video I will analyze my friend's pronunciation of the text The Riverside Botanical Conservatory. And in the first, I talk about vowel and consonant sound. My friend often shortens long vowels. This happen in peaceful, ceiling, soil, and species. The long vowels sound too quick. Peaceful need a long P sound. Soil need a oi sound. Clear in oi sound. species need a long in E sound. For consonants, the the th the sound become th. Th become t. Word like this, they, and the lost the soft friction. The V sound also change into F. Like river becomes river. Visitor become visitor. This error show influence from Indonesian pronunciation. Next, I look at word stress. My friend places stress on the wrong syllable in some word. Conservatory needs stress on the second syllable. Artificial needs stress on V. Colorful needs stress on word cool. In phrases like peaceful, sanctuary, the stress is too even. Peaceful so carry stronger stress. Sanctuary so stay lighter. Peaceful so carry stronger stress, and sanctuary so stay lighter. My friend stresses to any word. English stress content word, not function word. Sentence visitor entering the main glass house are great by the gentle scent of outside. Third soul fall on visitor, main glass house, great and gentle scents. Function word like the R and by stay like. Intonation in the right sound flat. English need rising and falling pattern. New information raises slightly. A complete idea fall at the end. In the land, a small artificial waterfall tumbles softly into a clear pond. The pitch should rest on artificial waterfall. It should fall on clear pond. Also comment on rhythm and connect space. My friend read word by word. English use linking. For example, riverside garden blooms seasonally should flow as one unit. Garden and bloom should connect smoothly. In sunlight filter through the high glass ceiling, filters and through salt link. Soft elation can also help. In the verses and sunlight, the final decant we can to make the verses smoother. Some unfamiliar word cause difficulty. Verset sound like orchid. Ceiling sound like ceiling. Conservation sound like conservation. Ecosystem sound like ecosystem. Seasonally sound like seasonally. Koi sound like koi. There is clear influence from the first language. The R sounds is too strong. English use a softer R without vibration. This affect river, rare, garden, and other similar words. The L sound also become heavy. Words like glass and colorful need a cleaner L. Now, I highlight straight. My friend, read at a steady pace. The articulation is clear. The reading show good awareness and of pronunciation. The speed stay and stable. I also identify areas to improve. My friend needs more control of long vowels, more practice with V and V sound is need. Stress patterns need consistent correction. Intonation need more rise and fall. Rhythm soul flow with more link. These analyses show a complete sound of my friend pronunciation. With practice on vowels, consonants, stress, intonation, and connect speech, their pronunciation will become clearer, and more natural.
Good morning everyone, I'm Ali Zalfarisa and I will analyze Raisa's voice. First, at the beginning of the text sentence when she say river and Raisa say river, with the vowel not pronounced correctly on the I. Then the consonant in the word sanctuary should be read as sanctuary. So it sounds like the Y is missing in the word nearly, which should be nearly. It sounds like the letter Y is changed to I and cannot be here. For the word stress in conservatory, she should put the stress on fa. So it should be pronounced conservatory. Then her sentence stress is a little bit broken, which makes the listener confused with the punctuation in the text. However, the clarity of Raisa's voice in the text is easy and good to understand. For the word stress in stabilize, she need to put the stress in stabilize it by using a raising intonation pattern so the listener can understand what Raisa means. Then for the word home, she used falling intonation at the same time as raising and falling intonation like home. The rhythm and connected speech are not very clear in the phrase gathered from, so it sounds like she is reading in a flat way. Then it is not greeted but greeted, using raising intonation, greeted. And the sentence stress in the word orchid, not orchid. The word stress is on kid, so it should be said orchid, not orchid. Keh, using keh. When reading mingling, she used a foiling. When reading mingling, Raisa used a falling intonation pattern that starts with raising intonation and then falls. In paragraph 1, Raisa's pronunciation is clear and not confusing, but she still needs some improvement with the punctuation in the text. The rhythm in gracefully is correct, using an Elysian type of rhythm because the R sound is almost gone. And in the sentence casting shifting patterns, it sounds like she does not use the right intonation and it becomes flat. Like the listener don't know what the Raisa means. In the press a small is not a small. The consonant A is changed to O, but it still sounds like she used A, like a small, not a small. And the sentence clear upon file is one sentence without punctuation, but the rhythm and intonation are not clear and sound like there should be a comma. The correct sentence is a small artificial waterfall tumbles softly into a clear pond filled with colorful koi fish. And in the other word is soothing, not soothing. The word stress is not correct in that word. And in the other word, the connected speech in the word they sound like the they, like they. And the sentence in paragraph 3 should be a center for education, not a center of education, because Raisa say not a center of education. Overall, in Paragraph 4, the word stress, intonation, rhythm, and sentence stress and word stress and uh, uh, feel easy and understand to listener when Raisa says when listener the when listening the Raisa's voice. In my opinion, there are many pronunciation of unfamiliar words because we are does not know the word stress and reads the text like a normal reading. For me, the words sound unfamiliar are mingling, pathways, sailing, sustainable, and treasure because I still do not master the word stress. For the text, the pattern of influence from L1, Raisa reads it well and does not tend to use an Indonesia accent. The strength of Indonesian listeners that Raisa shows are having a clear voice, stable consonant, and being easy to listen. And lastly, Raisa can use vowels well and can differentiate the, and others. In my opinion, Raisa needs more practice with word stress and sentence stress, and to improve her intonation so listener can feel more connected to the Raisa's voice. Thank you for listening.
Everyone, my name is Raisa Vista, and today I would like to describe the key feature of English pronunciation by looking at how I produce sound, stress, rhythm, and intonation. Just like observing a place in a descriptive text, we will explore each part step by step, noticing what is strong and what is still needs improvement. Thought of this explanation, I will give simple examples so each feature become clear and easy to understand. Now let us begin by looking at the first important feature of pronunciation. The first is in the landscape of English sounds, some vowels and consonants are more difficult than others. One common challenge is the difference between short and long vowels. Well, the correct is peaceful and the incorrect is peaceful. So another difficult sound is in the sound which does not exist in Indonesia. Like the other pronunciation, for example, is the, incorrect by do. Well, these small sounds can change the meaning, so they are important to notice. Looking at individual sounds, we can now move to stress, which gives shape to English words and sentences. Word stress show which syllable is strong. When the stress on the wrong part, the words become unclear. For example, the correct one is conservatory, the incorrect is conservatory. Sentence stress also plays big role in English. Stress important words like nouns, verb, and adjective. For example, natural, the tall fence create a beautiful sand. A natural stress like every word the same. Next, we move to the music of English, which is intonation. Intonation rises and falls to slow meaning and emotion. For example, rising intonation is used when the idea continues, like we saw orchid, fence, and tropical leaves. Falling intonation is used for final statement, like the conservatory is a peaceful place. The conservatory is a peaceful place. Well, if the intonation stays flat, the speech may sound monotone, less natural. After intonation, rhythm, and connected speech make the flow of English smoother. Well, English has smooth rhythm that connects words. These include linking, elisions, and assimilation. Like linking connects sounds, elision removes sounds fast pitch. Assimilation change sound. If every word is aspirated, the speech becomes well. This is addition for me. In only pronunciation, in assimilation change sounds. I think unless sounds is Green Park is not Green Park but Green Park. So that was little bit changed. And then the pronunciation of unfamiliar words like sanctuary, and artificial is artificial. So that's it. Well, that's all my analysis. I think we must still learn all many things too, and I still learning too. So thank you very much. Goodbye. Hello. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elena Firstidaneta, and today in this video I will explain my pronunciation analysis of my friend Diana based on her reading of the Riverside Botanical Conservatory. The first of all, I want to talk about vowel and consonant pronunciation. Her pronunciation is clear overall, but there are a few sounds that can be improved. Some short vowel sounds are still pronounced like long vowel. For example, the vowel in the word city. There is a vowel sound in the word sunlight that sometimes sounds like the Indonesian sound. For a consonant, the t sound in word like with can still be clearer. She also sometimes does not pronounce ending consonants strongly, such as the word plants, world, or glass. For the next, I want to talk about word stress. Most of her word stress is correct, but there are a few long words that need more attention. For example, the word conservatory needs stress on the correct syllable. Correct word stress will make the reading sound clearer and more natural. Now I will talk about sentence stress, rhythm, and intonation. Sometimes she gives equal stress to every word in a sentence, so the reading sounds a little flat. In longer, descriptive sentences, the intonation does not rise and fall naturally. If she adds more variation in her voice, the reading will sound more expressive and easier to listen to. Next is connected speech. She reads every word very clearly, but the words are not always connected smoothly. In English, many words are usually linked together so the sentence flows better. If she practices linking between words, her fluency will improve. There are also some influence from Indonesian pronunciation. For example, the R sound still sounds Indonesian. The relaxed schwa sounds is not used very often. This is very normal for Indonesian speakers who are learning English. Now I want to explain her strength. She has a clear voice and good pacing. Her reading is confident and easy to understand. Most of her consonants at the beginning of words are pronounced well. For areas to improve, she can focus on making some vowel sounds more accurate, using correct stress on long words, adding more natural intonation, and connecting words more smoothly. With practice, all of these areas can improve. In the conclusion, she has a good foundation in pronunciation. And with more practice in the specific areas, her reading will sound even more natural and fluent. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.